Hey everyone, my name is Jessica. Today I'm going to talk to you about CMV. CMV stands for cytomegalovirus. It is a virus that can infect virtually anybody, and all people actually come in contact with the virus throughout their life. Once you're infected, most people probably wouldn't know because it rarely causes any symptoms unless you're pregnant or if you have a weak immune system. Also, once you're infected, the virus will remain in your body for your whole life. If you are pregnant or have a weak immune system, again, you are more likely to contract the virus than other people are. Also, this virus is spread through bodily fluids like spit, saliva, blood, also breast milk and semen, which is interesting. If you develop an active infection while you're pregnant, you can pass the virus to your baby. Unfortunately, there is no current cure for CMV, but there are drugs that can help treat newborns and people that do have the weak immune systems. Personally, I had never heard of CMV until last March whenever I had my son. He was born 5 pounds and 6 ounces, but he was having a hard time holding his body temperature. He wasn't eating his food. He didn't really act like he had a desire to eat his food. And whenever he did, he had a hard time keeping the food down. Eventually, the pediatrician at the doctor had suggested that CMV might be a possibility. So they sent him to Shands. Shands did a bunch of tests on him, and it was really scary because you can look online and there's all kinds of different things that it says online that can really scare you if you're not looking at the right websites. It definitely makes you feel thankful whenever you find out that there is nothing wrong, which happened in our case. After being at Shands for about a week and then running numerous tests, they pretty much decided that he just took a little bit longer to get used to being out of the womb. While he was there, though, they did treat him with Glanavir, which is the medicine that they would have continued him on if he had been diagnosed with CMV. The scariest part about CMV for newborns is that if you contract the virus, the symptoms is mainly hearing loss, visual impairment. It can also cause autism, epilepsy, and it's the most common side effect is mental retardation. Every hour, they say one child becomes permanently disabled due to this virus. Also, in America, 1 in every 150 children are born with CMV. It is the second largest cause of Down syndrome in neonates. Sadly, the best way to avoid this infection while being pregnant is to not kiss your toddlers and infants on the mouth or in the cheek. Babies and toddlers can easily contract this just from going to nurseries and daycares. You should also avoid sharing any utensils with your babies. Always wash your hands very thoroughly. But lastly, if you have young children and plan to have more, if you're unsure if you've ever come in contact with the CMV virus, there are ways to get tested before you're pregnant. You can just go to your gynecologist and they will do that test for you. Again, CMV, it's very scary, but there are ways around it as far as getting tested. Be sure to be very clean, and it wouldn't hurt to get tested anyways because, again, the side effects you probably wouldn't know unless you do get sick very easily or unless you are pregnant. So I hope I've opened your eyes to something you may not have known about, and I hope you've enjoyed my speech. Thanks.